Good morning, everybody. I didn't know if anybody'd be up this early on a Saturday. It's 6:19 a.m. for me. I've got my coffee, and I thought I would go over Happy Mail that came while I was having my birthday day with my sweetheart. And we had a wonderful day, except it rained on us. Hi, Barb. How are you this morning? Sorry I sound stuffed up. I think we've caught a cold from getting chilled at night.
Rain, down.
Upon the head of Scooter and Becky. Yeah, Scott's just getting up, and he took cold medicine last night, and I'm beginning to think I probably should have too. But we had a fabulous day yesterday. I did not end up in any craft and art supply stores at all. We ended up thrifting. Imagine that, us thrifting.
It was fun.
We had a blast, and we found out the little boutique Goodwill that we go to in Hendersonville is closing as of April 30th, is it? I think so.
I really like that one. The quality of their stuff is really good.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you've ever experienced a Goodwill boutique. It's like they treat everything like it's high end. All of the dishes and everything are clean. They're sorted well. They're presented really great. And I'm going to be sad that it's not going to be a stop anymore for us up there in Hendersonville. But oh my goodness, the lunch was amazing. I bought a dozen of those breadsticks, ate way too much bread yesterday, and paid for it all night with an upset stomach too. So yeah. So anyhow, I came home and I found a couple things in the box, and I'm going to go ahead and open them in case somebody, is waiting to see Happy Mail. I like to do it toward the beginning of a video session. And hi, Roesta. Hi, Lynn. And hi, Barb. So this is from Sharon Lombard. And she sent me a birthday card. And I want to say, everybody that was chirping at me all day long through Facebook, it was so nice to hear the phone go off and another happy birthday wish. So thank you guys. Oh, this is the artist trading card we swapped for. Find joy in every day. Isn't it cute? I'll go ahead and put it in my book that I have here. And I've tried to go, and if somebody had their address on the back, I've put post-it notes so that when I'm flipping through, I don't have to worry about that. And I can stick hers. I think it'll fit even inside its plastic sleeve. There we go. And I haven't made the backing for the ones we did last night are finished. Not last night, but the night before. So these are the ones I finished, and one of these will go in here, and one will get sent out to the folks that wanted to swap with me, Barb, Dawn, and Gael. And I haven't checked my email yet, Barb, but I will do as you asked. Oh, and she included some really cute, there's a bee and flowers. I love the busy bee. Those are cute. All good wishes are coming to you for your special day in the next year or two. Happy birthday, Sharon. So thank you, Sharon, so much. I will put this in my book from the Painty Paper Swap. I made a bunch of these books up. And as I get stuff in the mail, there's Mary's teacup postcard. I stuck that in the pocket. So the pockets do come in handy, Tanya, if you're watching. I put that one in upside down, but that's okay. So I could stick that in there and maybe put the flowers in amongst around it and stuff. But for right now, I'll just stick it in here with her envelope because I want to go through all this stuff. But then Mary surprised me with a package for my birthday. So we'll set that aside and we'll see what Mary has sent. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning. I thought these things had a pull tab on them. Yeah, they do up at the top. But Mary has taped it well. So I'll just shuck everything toward the bottom. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, she sent me some of that fabric she got the other day. Oh, I love that batik. That is so pretty. Oh, thanks, Mary. These are lovely. So pretty. Happy birthday, Becky. Oh, more fabric. Oh, I love those vintage roses. Those are so pretty. And a gold flack. I don't know if you guys, there it goes. You can see that. And some beige on cream. And some orange stars. Oh, those are awesome. Oh, and this is a neat looking magazine. Look at this nightcap with all this embroidery. I never understood the concept of nightcap until we have been so cold the last few nights. We've ran out of fuel oil and we refuse to buy another 100 gallons to just sit there because it's going to be warming up soon. We did this last year and froze the end of the winter too. So maybe we better plan better next year. Hopefully we'll be in a house of our own by then. I wish I knew how to knit, but this has got other things in it too. Oh, this is pretty. I keep watching Arne and Carlos because the Norwegian style of knitting looks so much easier than the way we do it in America. I'd love to learn how to do. Look at this doll. Isn't she gorgeous? We might need to lose this light because it's just making trouble.
Too much glare.
Too much glare from that thing. There we go. Isn't this doll gorgeous? It looks like stiffened. I don't know if that's fabric or paper. I guess I could read about it, but I'm not going to do. Who's the doll artist? Colonial America's Ambassador of Style, Elizabeth Jenkins Beatty, or Batty, B-A-T-Y, circa 1760. This one says fashion doll maker unknown, possibly France, circa 1760. She's a 26-inch, which is tall, collection of the Rijks Museum in Amsterdam. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's an 1877 purchase. So she is a very old doll. And I bet they used real hair on that because it looks just like real hair. So pretty. Oh, good morning, Peg. It's just sharing what Mary had sent me for my birthday. I will definitely read through that. That looks awesome. The fabrics are gorgeous. I love these. So I'm going to slide these back in the bag like so and see what's in this envelope. Sounds metallic. Flax or maybe goat hair. Well, that's possible too, Lynn. Oh, she sent me some metal bits. These are the ones she picked up the other day with the little dominoes and stuff in it. Oh, that was so sweet of her. Bring on spring. She didn't write in the card in case I wanted to use it, but of course, you know that card's going to go in my little book. Aw, thanks, Mary. I'll just put the card in and then glue this on in there with it. Scott's having a hard time getting woke up because he took cold medicine last night. These are awesome. Thank you, Mary. We'll put those back in here for now. And now I'll start sharing stuff, and Scott might chime in from behind me, because sometimes he does. And some of this stuff was bought for him to use. And I'm not going to go in any particular order. They all came for, let's see, we stopped at One Salvation Army. We stopped at Foam and Fabric. And then several Goodwills.
I don't think we got anything that Salvation Army.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah. Because I commented about the woman's
oh yes,
her inability to do customer service with a smile. Oh, and then I picked up one thing at Walmart. When we on our way home, we stopped at the Walmart to get the things that we buy just at Walmart. And I've made the decision that I'm going to buy groceries at Aldi's from now on because they're cheaper. I got some of the Sew-In Color Fast fabric sheets for your inkjet printer. For Lenny Vons too is having a challenge where she wants vintage images printed on the fabric sheets so she can use them in craft projects. So I picked this up there to do that for her.
Talk about mixed media. That's mixed technology.
Yeah, that's mixed tech. That's right. Scott said that's mixed technology to use the printer. Good morning, Cynthia. Oh, is Isla here? Hi. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I had a fabulous day with my sweetie. Oh, Lynn, that's so awesome to know. I might have to, if fixing my dolly's hair doesn't work, I might have to get with you to see if I'm doing something wrong. But I've watched several videos on fixing my dolly's hair that I got at the thrift store for pennies on the dollar. But this is what I got at Foam and Fabric. And Barb, this made me think of you. So I bought enough. I'm going to make something and stick it in the mail to you. Look at these elephants. And then they had this broadcloth was marked down to $2.99 a yard. So I got extra bit because I've got fabrics in my stash I can do with that. But these elephants, I walked by and they just screamed Barb. So I picked up a half a yard of these. These were a little bit more expensive is why I didn't get a full yard. But this Foam and Fabric has the most vibrant, gorgeous fabrics. They had a fabric. It was a black background and it had all of these very intense horses running with their manes all flowing out. I almost bought a half yard of that as well, but I left it there. It doesn't take long to drive back up. So if the urge gets me, I'll just drive back up and pick that up. But I probably won't do it anytime soon and it'll be gone by the time we go up again. But it was just so beautiful. But I'm going to make something out of those. So there's that. They're wanting to know what you got me for my birthday, and he got a day off to go with me. And he saw these at the Salvation Army and said, "Can't you use these?" And they're matte ivory note cards. And I said, yes, I can use them. That one's a little bent, but we can make it work. But it's got, I don't know if you can see, there's an embossed area. He's working his way over here.
I don't think the embossing's showing up.
It's not. Yeah, it is. See it?
Oh, yeah. There you go. You got to get the shadow right.
Yeah. And it comes with envelopes too, doesn't it? Yep.
Well, what did I get her? I let her do and buy anything she wants. I never fuss at her. her uncles say that I've just let her run amok. I don't have her in line or control her.
Yeah, I'm off the chain, they say.
Well,
yeah.
I think everyone should be off the chain. Live our lives the way that makes us happy.
We kind of made a decision when we were shopping yesterday. We have these in great big, they're huge pictures. They're probably 18 by 20 or bigger.
Yeah.
And we actually picked one up for March and one up for June. So his birthday's covered, my birthday's covered. And then I saw these smaller versions, and this is September. And I said, why don't we start looking for these smaller versions for the other months? And then we can do a, what's it called? Where you put things together on the wall. A collage, but it's called something else. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I used to remember when I worked at Michael's and we had to reset the frames.
We only had to find 8 more.
Yeah, we only had to find 8 more. No, we have 3 minus 12 is 9 more.
9 more. Faulty math.
How long have we been together, babe? Well,
34 or 35 years. I don't remember. Long time.
We get confused sometimes because we lived together for a year before we got married. So we've been married 34 years, but we've been together cohabitating for 35 years. And our 34th wedding anniversary is in May.
But South Carolina's a common law state, so
basically when you move in together, you're married.
Yeah, if you're common law, you have all the responsibilities and none of the benefits of being married. So just go ahead and get married.
Yeah. And so these smaller pictures at the Salvation Army was $1.99. Oh, it's made in the USA too. That's even better. But I'm going to start looking for these when we go out. I need to put a note on a piece of paper in a purse or something so we can remember which months we've bought so we don't buy duplicates. So we have March, June, and September. But I think that'd be really pretty on a wall, like in a living room. And then this was in the remnant bin at the Salvation Army, and the lady only charged me 99 cents for this. And it's by a half a yard or maybe 2/3 yard by probably 60 wide. And I thought it was gorgeous. Well, that's great. Lynn said she and Bill will be together 33 years in August. The time passes so quickly. And you know what I find, this is just an observation. I got to take this sweater off. I'm sweating. This observation of when young people get in relationships, they don't make them last. And the observation is they worry so much about what their partner is not doing for them. I see it with my nieces and their relationships. And they treat their partners like dirt. And, you know, and it's all about, it's a partnership. You take care of one another, you know, and if you take the vows, you should listen to what the vows say is, you know, love, honor, cherish till death do you part, in richer for poorer, for sickness and in health. You know, it's all in there. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my soapbox.
Nobody works with me like you do.
No, and we work together well. Okay, I do not know if this works or not, but I could not pass it up for the price. I got this for $4. I hope it works.
If it doesn't, maybe you can find somebody that can mend it.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, it's just a mechanism. And they had a refill for $2. And they got this at Joann's because that's a Joann's clearance sticker. But the problem is on the shelf, the clear plastic was hanging all crumpled for a long distance of it. So I don't know if there's enough. There's going to be enough of the plastic still on the roll to do. And I don't know if I can wrap it back up. Oh, maybe I can. But I just don't know if it's going to work because it's been wrinkled so badly. I just kind of rolled it back on the best I could in the store to get it back in the box. The only thing is, this is repositionable adhesive. So I'd have to add some glue to make it permanent. Peg says it was a great find. Anyway, I'm going to finish wrapping that up later. That's taking too long.
It's probably annoying everybody. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that. Sorry, guys. So anyway, for $6, I have a Xyron machine. And Scott said he might know somebody that knows how to fix stuff like that. So, meaning himself. But anyway, you probably already knew that. So that's down 2 bags. I think this came from the same place. I got this beautiful embroidered pillow. Look at this thing. And the pillows are $2. It's got a couple stains here and there, but I just love the embroidery on it. It's so tactile. So that was, and this was the same Goodwill that I got my knitting table, that side table got the top that lifts open. What did we get that for? It was like $15.
It wasn't much. It was like $7 or $8.
Yeah, it wasn't much at all. And so I've got that. But this was just so pretty, and I loved it. So, yeah, it had to come with me. I was wondering what was making this. Lynn says I can probably OxyClean those spots out. Yeah, this is true. And then this looked very intriguing. And the books at this Goodwill. In North Carolina, they add another 50 cents to the books. In South Carolina, the softbound books are $2. And up there, we had to pay $2.49 for this. But that's okay. We had such a blast, Peg, and we were driving all over Asheville and Hendersonville yesterday in the rain. When we went in to eat at Iannucci's, we came out and it was just a deluge. It was just pouring. And I had left my rain slicker in the car, no umbrella. And so I told Scott, I said, unlock the doors and I'll make a run for it. I got soaked. I was just wet. Didn't feel warm after that. But thankfully his car has heated seats. So I turned the heated seats on and I was happy.
You know, Iannucci's is one of those places where I've never gotten a bad meal. It's just, they just execute good every time.
I just did the all-you-can-eat Greek salad and then the breadsticks because the breadsticks are, oh my God, they're fresh from out of the oven. They serve it with whipped real butter and so good.
Toasted sesame seeds on them.
Yep, toasted sesame seeds on them. And Scott got an Italian sausage sub, And when they brought it out, I took a picture of him and somebody said he looked sad in the picture. And I said, well, I don't think it was really sad. I think it was confusion because it didn't look like a sub that we would normally, you know, you'd get a hoagie bun. It was more like a calzone, but it was huge. It was so huge.
Well, I do have a cold.
Yeah. And we brought it home and I said, I'd like to just try a little piece of that. And it was so good. But anyway, back to this. This is a vegetarian cookbook with so many recipes to try. And we're trying to get away from eating quite so much meat because we both have cholesterol issues. And the dietitian I spoke with said that the best thing you can do is get away from eating so much meat. So we don't really eat a lot to begin with, but I'm going to cut us back some more. And then, I mean, we stopped at a bunch of places, so bear with me. Yeah, I'll do this one. All right, this is where I might need you guys to help me. I had seen these at our regular Goodwill so many times. They're called White Shimmer Jumbo Pocket Envelopes from Colors and Cuts. But when I looked at them, I thought a cool mini album, because if you put them together, you could fold this in, fold this down, but somehow I've got to bind it so that this would fold out and then this would, and then there's a pocket right here. So I'm thinking it would need to be bound on this side, right? Maybe I could do the binding like we did on this little book where it looks like it's been crocheted down the edge. I did better on this side than I did on that side, but that way it would lay flat like this does. I don't know. I said, well, they're going to come home with me. And I'm going to turn them into an album. Or from the middle top, could bind like a paper pad. Oh, like up here? I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I just thought they were cool for $1.89. They've been there since January 1919. And I've lifted them up. I've put them in my buggy like 2 or 3 times. And this time they came home with me. Scott was like, what are those? What are you going to do with them? So I'm going to turn them into something so they're not living here. And then the addiction of mine. This is Lamb's Pride Superwash Sport Weight Wool. 100% wool for $2.89 for 5 skeins. So I thought that was really good for wool.
It used to be fun until she got on the yarn.
She was fine until she got on the yawn, Scott says.
Now she's up 5, 7 balls a day. She gets mean, which you can't have it.
Monty Python.
That's from Monty Python's Hell's Grannies.
And I think this is a Red Heart ball of, I think it's just regular Red Heart, but Scott found it and it was only 89 cents. And this was $1.89, but it is Connoisseur Collection Wensleydale Long Wool. So this is another ball of wool. And anytime I can get wool for less than $2 a skein, I think it's a great deal. Look, the original price is $5.99 a skein. On the, which one? The blue, this blue green? Oh, it is $5.89 a skein. So yeah, I think I did pretty good at $2.89 for 5 skeins.
Did you do a hurl on that wool yarn? that was in that big package?
Hmm?
Did you show them that wool that was in that big package we found?
This one. Is that what you're talking about?
No, before that. It was we thought it had been mismerchandised.
Oh, I don't know, babe. This is the yarn bag right here.
It wasn't a recent haul. It was a recent haul, not yesterday's haul.
Oh. Yeah, I showed that to them in another video.
Oh, okay.
The one that was like multi-striped, and we looked it up, and it was like really expensive.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah. I shared that last week. Hi, Linda. I'm sharing our Goodwill finds that we did on my birthday. But this is from England, too. Winner of the British Wool International Quality Awards. So they almost would go together in a project, I think. But that's just me. And then there was this. Oops. Ooh, careful. And this is cotton fleece. It's 80% cotton and 20% merino wool. All season luxury cotton. And I spent $1.89 on each skein. But anything that contains wool. This is made in Mitchell, Nebraska. And that would make a really cute project together. Why, hey, Pin. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, did Roista have to leave? So, yeah, I've been kind of being selective about how much I'll spend on yarn in a thrift store. So it has to be $2 or less, unless it's wool. And then it depends on how much is in the, I don't know what I'm going to make out of it, Pin. I just bought it. This was $1.89. And it is like a size 10 crochet cotton, but it has a silver fleck through it. And this would make a really pretty doily or pillow edging. I might work a doily up in it just to see what it'd look like. And for the $1.89, I thought it was a pretty good deal. And then the thing that's clanking, let's get that real quick. Scott dropped his coffee mug that said coffee on the side when he was coming in the door the other night. I heard rattle, rattle, click, smash. So he looked for some cups yesterday and he picked this one up for 89 cents. Sango, dishwasher and microwave safe. But he likes these with a kind of a thinner wall on them. So, and that blue's kind of pretty. And I walked around and I said, well, they've got 6 of them. Do you want all 6? And he said, nope, just the one. We are deep into this wanting mix-matched dishes. So we just keep buying like a bowl here and a cup there because our son is about broken all of our dishes down at the house. So we'll let him have whatever's left of those. And then we'll just have our mix-matched thrift found dishes. And I told Scott, I said, we ought to start getting cups with funny sayings on them. Like Greg bought us some cups for Christmas. And one says, coffee makes me poop. And the other one he bought his dad said, I hate everyone I work with. I said, we should have like funny cups and then just generic cups. And then the little fancy cups, just get a few of those for like his mother. And we could judge what people are like by the cup they pick for their coffee in the morning. I just think that's funny. Anyway. And then the last thing I got, no, we got some other stuff. I got this little stitch kit. It's just the chart, but I love the little flowers. And I thought how neat that would be to stitch those up and add them into a mixed media project. Whenever I see yarn, I think 1970s crocheted granny square long vest. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. All right, so I need to put the yarn back in a bag and get it off the table. Sorry for the crinkling. So I got more yarn, like I needed that. Anyway, Scott said, get it if you want it. I said, okay. And what I really liked about this is it only takes 7 colors for 89 cents. I don't know who makes this. Beehive Needleworks from 2010. All right. Oh, I can't quite reach that one. Hang on. This is the stuff we got at the little boutique store that's closing at the end of April. Thank you. We're up early because we want to get on the road here in just a little bit to go work on the house. I got this. I can't remember how much I paid for it. It's a hardback book, so it's probably the $2.49. But it's all 4-patch quilting blocks. And it's got some other projects in it, like an apron and pot holders. That's a pretty mantle skirt, mantle dressing. And some ornaments. The quilt on the front just caught my eyes while I got it. Pin says she can knit a scarf, and that's about it. Hi, Kimberly 557, and thank you. And then I got this little pillow doll pattern because it's just so stinking cute. And it was $1. And see how they price their stuff different because this was at that boutique store that's closing. And then I love pearls, and they had this little bracelet set, and it's got like freshwater pearls in it. And Scott got another mug. I'm going to leave the bracelet up here on my work table. And this